Hi there, I'm Math Mom, and today we're going to talk about perimeter and area. Okay, you guys, how do we calculate perimeter?
We measure the size of an object and add them all up.
Great. So the definition for perimeter is equal to the sum of all sides. And I've saved a little bit of time by drawing a shape on the board. So how would we calculate the perimeter of this shape?
We would add all the sides up.
Okay, is it alright if I write them in a column? Is that okay for adding?
Yes.
Makes it a little bit easier? Okay. So the perimeter would be equal to perimeter equals, now we'd have 2.8 plus what?
1.4.
Okay. Plus?
2.3.
Plus?
1.2.
Okay, and the last one?
3.7.
All sides. You guys sure about this? Okay, let's see if we can add this up without making a mistake. Okay, 8 plus 4.
12.
And 3.
15.
And 2.
17.
And 7.
24.
Oh, great. Okay, put the 4 here. We have our little decimal. Carry the 2. 2 plus 2?
4.
And 1?
5.
And 2 more?
7.
And 1?
8.
And 3.
11.
Okay, so the perimeter is equal to 11.4 units. And let's say it's meters, if every measurement is a meter. Good. Okay, we'll do one more example of perimeter. Is that okay?
Yep, sure.
Something easy. That just gives a demonstration of finding a perimeter with a shape with lots of sides. We'll just do something a little bit simple. Piece of cheese. Okay, say this is 4.08, 5.12, and this is not a right angle. Let's say that is 2.4. So what would the perimeter of this triangle be?
Well, let's add them up. Calculator.
Okay, so perimeter equals, okay, we've got 5.12 plus 2.4 plus 4.08. 08. Now, this measurement only has one decimal. The other two measurements have two decimals. So how about we add a 0 in here so we make sure our numbers are all lined up? Okay?
Yep.
Good. Okay, 2 plus 8?
10.
Okay, and 1 and 1?
2.
Plus another 4?
6.
And our decimal, and then 5 and 2?
7.
And 4.
11.
Good, so the perimeter equals 11.60. Maybe this one is in centimeters. The measurements are in centimeters. Good, okay, pretty easy for perimeter. Now, let's calculate area. What's the definition of area?
The inside of an object.
Okay, and how do we calculate that? Area equals? Do you remember?
Times width.
Okay. Length times, oh, that's an ugly W. That's okay.
Math Mom, would we use the same formula on an irregular object?
Remember, that's an excellent question, honey. Remember in your homework when you had a shape that was irregular, it was drawn on the grid paper, and then you had to count up the number of squares on the inside to estimate the area. That's a great question. But we use the formula area equals length times width when it's a
regular object.
A regular shape. Let's see if I can do a proper rectangle that doesn't look too crazy and windblown. Can we pretend that's a rectangle?
Yeah.
And say, no? Use your imagination. Okay, let's say this side is 3.2 and this is 1.8. How are we going to calculate the area of our rectangle?
1.8 times 3.2.
1.8 times 3.2. Now, it doesn't matter how we put the numbers for multiplication, but I'm accustomed to putting the big number on top. Is that okay? So if we do 3.2 times 1.8, like that? Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. 8 times 2?
10. It's 16.
Multiplication, honey. Good. 16. How do we write the 16, honey?
Put the 6 under the 8 and 1 on
And
top.
one on
of
top.
the
Okay. 8 times 3?
24.
Plus 1?
25.
Okay. Now, we put our 0 here, right? Because we're done with that. We're going to do this one. 1 times 2?
2.
And 1 times 3?
3. Oh, let's add that 1.
Okay, cross out that one. We don't need it. All right, now we add 6 here. 5 and 2?
7.
And 2 and 3?
5.
Now, is our answer 576?
No.
What's our answer?
5.76.
Yes, it is. What? Because we have 2 decimals here. So how many decimals do we have in our answer?
2.
1, 2. Decimal goes right there. So the area of our shape is equal to 5.76. And how about we have this as meters? Our measurements are meters. So the unit is meters squared. I forgot to put that in some of the other videos. Okay, so units are meters squared. Do we calculate the area of a square?
Sure.
Okay, try to draw a square that looks better than the rectangle. Okay, what's the length of the sides, do you think?
I don't know. 1.8.
Oh, we did 1.8. 5 point what?
2.
Hey, I know. Why don't we do 5.27? Oh, and you don't really know the multiplication tables for 7, so this is going to be tricky. Should we choose an easier number? Save time. 2, 3. Okay. And if this is, then this is 5.23, and the area is going to equal what? Is equal to, oh, and let's do centimeters this time. Centimeters. What's the equation to calculate area?
5.23 times 5.23.
3 times 5.23. All right, so we have 5.23 times 5.23. Hope I can write small enough to get everything in here. All right, let's go. 3 times 3?
9.
Good.
6.
2, 6.
15.
Okay, good. Okay, now we have to add a 0. Should I change colors since we have one already?
Yes, you should.
Okay. Okay, 2 times 3?
9. 6.
Good. 2 times, okay, 6. And then 2 times 2?
4.
And 2 times 5.
10.
Should we use one more color? Yeah, I've got it. We might as well use it. Okay, so we have a 0 here and a 0 here because now we're on the third number. Okay, 5 times 3.
15.
And we carry a 1. Okay, and 5 times 2?
10.
And plus 1.
11.
And 5 times 5?
25.
Plus 1 more.
26.
All right, let's add all this up so that we don't end up writing on the wall. Okay, 9 and 0 and 0 is 9. Okay, 6 and 6.
12.
Good. Okay, and we've got a 1 to carry. So 1 and 5
6.
plus 4
10.
and another 5.
15.
Thanks, honey. And carry the 1 here. 1 and 1
2.
and another 1.
3.
And 1 and 6
7.
and then the 2.
2.
That's a huge number. Is that our answer?
No. No.
How many decimal positions do we have here?
2.
2 and 2. There's a decimal.
4.
Yeah. So how many positions do we move in for? Okay, so count. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and our decimal goes right there. So the area of this square is equal to 27.3529 centimeters squared. And that's how we write the centimeters squared. You guys okay?
Yep.
Good enough for examples?
Yep.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us and see you next time.